Good evening, my name is Chris Engle, and I'm an Orinda resident. In February of this year, MTC's executive director, Steve Heminger, told the public the forecast for buying and improving their beautiful new headquarters, complete with a $3 million atrium that was added after the fact, was off by just $48 million. By the way, I wonder how many atriums we'll see in these stack and pack projects. The price tag went from $167 million to $215 million, just a 30% mistake on the cost of the building. The Bureau of State Audits said the building is expected to lose $14 to $20 million over the next 30 years, and that's a conservative estimate. And Heminger joked, "I consider that a good day's work." Amazing how Mr. Heminger thinks it's funny to joke about under-budgeting with the public's money. What's my point about the building as it relates to MTC and ABAG and Plan Bay Area? As an unelected collection of officials and staffers, you have created alternative modeling assumptions completely out of line with the traditional method of forecasting population growth using net migration and birth-death adjustments. You have purported to be able to forecast growth for the next 30-odd years, something not even a Wall Street forecaster would be bold enough to attempt. Original ABAG estimates for the number of new units were needed were almost 40% higher. They were 1 million units and now 660,000 units. And that was due in large part to improperly accounting for the reabsorption of existing and ongoing numbers of foreclosures. Your forecasts are wildly out of line with the Department of Finance's projections. In Contra Costa alone, your numbers differ by 13%. Expert reports that show that people have actually been migrating out of California in droves since about 1990 due to high taxes on transportation, individuals and businesses, increased density, and higher than average unemployment. You're increasing housing supply at exactly the wrong time, as California has the highest number and percent of all U.S. baby boomers who will be retiring between 2012 and 2030, rushing to get these massive subsidies of $300,000 to $500,000 per unit, and crimping demand and putting downward pressure on home prices. I'm almost finished. Even the Contra Costa County Transportation Authority, the Congestion Management Agency charged with distributing One Bay Area grant monies, balked at Plan Bay Area's premises at a Feb 15, 2012 meeting, citing that changes in regional land use patterns offer a relatively small contribution to the overall strategy for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and called your population forecast anything but constrained and highly speculative.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.